watching, because in this video I'm going to tell you all about my experience with taking this NMN supplement from Do Not Age. Hi, I'm Mary. Welcome to my channel. If you check out my other videos, you'll see I do lots of things. I'm a singer-songwriter, an author, a yoga teacher, and I'm generally really interested in exploring the true potential as a human being. As part of that, I read a lot, I try things out. I'm really interested in all kinds of supplements. There's so many goals that I want to achieve in this life. Whether you believe in reincarnation or whatever you believe, we only get one chance in this life as this person. I want to make the most of that and to get the most out of life and to live as long as possible. We were just saying yesterday how really your health is the most important factor for your enjoyment in life, because if you don't have that, it doesn't matter how much money you have or whatever else you have. If you don't have your health, you can't enjoy it. That's why I'm really interested in anything that can boost my health and keep me feeling good for as long as possible. In 2018, the World Health Organization actually reclassified aging as a disease, which paved the way for loads of new research into either delaying or reversing age-related illnesses. So the point of taking NMN supplements is to boost your NAD levels. Research has shown that increasing NAD plus levels triggers shifts that enhance survival, like boosting energy production and up-regulating cellular repair. By middle age, so that's probably me to be honest, our NAD plus levels have dropped to half of what they were in our youth. There are loads of studies that have demonstrated that boosting NAD plus levels increases insulin sensitivity, reverses mitochondrial dysfunction, and extends lifespan. But the thing is, we can't increase our levels by taking NAD+, because the molecule is too big and it just gets broken down by our body. So one way to increase our NAD+ levels is by taking NMN. Taken orally, NMN is rapidly absorbed by our bodies and converted to NAD+. There are loads of NMN supplements available. When I started doing my research after I first discovered it, I was like, oh, okay, how do I decide? Initially, I went with another brand. I tried that. I wasn't really feeling anything. So after a couple of weeks and some more research, I discovered Do Not Age. Now, their product is third-party tested, so you actually know that it's not fake and that it's real NMN, because they've done some tests and found that some of the NMN on the market has none in it. Like some has 80%, some 20%, but some actually has none at all. NMN occurs naturally in foods like broccoli and avocado, but to get the kind of amount that you could get from this supplement, you would have to eat way more than you could possibly eat in a day. I actually contacted Do Not Age to tell them that I wanted to make a video about their product, and they very kindly set me up with a voucher code. So if you want to try it for yourself, please use my voucher code and get yourself a discount. I would say it's pretty good value, to be honest with you. This tub works out as about £1 a day, and it's a powder. Let's see if I can get the lid off quickly. Yeah, it's a powder with a scoop. I just add it to a glass of water first thing in the morning, about an hour before I'm going to eat breakfast. I have a whole practice I do in the morning, so I drink this, go do my practice, and then eat my breakfast. So let me tell you about what I experienced from taking this. I started around about the time that I was just getting ready for the release of my EP, and I knew that I would need a lot of energy to deal with all of the extra stuff that went with that, and I got exactly that. A kind of boost in energy that was nothing like caffeine or those kind of stimulants that kind of give you this nasty jittery buzz. This was just like a big step up in my energy that made me feel like when I was a teenager, when I was like, okay, let's do this. What's next? a kind of like a really good feeling buzz that was consistent and lasted all day but didn't affect my sleep in a negative way. It was just, it is, I have to say, like I'm still experiencing it. It just makes you feel great. Other thing I noticed, so I have this morning practice that I do every morning. It's pretty much always the same. I take my pulse at certain moments during my practice, just after I've done like a high intensity kind of part of the workout. Previously, my pulse was going up to about, it's like 144, and my thing I used to measure it had a little alarm that would always go off and it would be beeping away. Since taking this, that stopped happening. I've actually become fitter just by taking this supplement, because I'm doing exactly the same thing, but now my pulse goes up to about 105. So that's a really significant difference. It gives you that feeling of strength and fitness that makes it easier to work out. So actually now it's just, I actually, because of this, increase the amount of like ab exercises that I'm doing. So I was like, well, these feel really easy, so I'm just going to do like double. So that's really great. I think it also gives you the energy to motivate you to want to do more. Like as you can see from the video, I'm just looking at myself in the camera. I'm looking quite slender. Definitely, I've read about this too. I actually looked it up to see, does it make you lose weight? There's research that shows that it deals with age-related weight gain. People always talk about, you know, gaining weight. I actively work against that with the things that I do, but it's really nice to have some help with that too. I think it kind of increases your appetite, I would say. Like there's times throughout the day where I notice my belly rumbling and I'm like, oh, I don't usually get hungry now, but I kind of want to eat. That's another thing I looked up and saw that other people experienced that too. Now this is something that I don't have any proof of. I haven't gone somewhere and had my blood checked for this, but I think that it increases levels of estrogen, which for some people might be a negative thing. There are definitely some aspects of increasing estrogen levels that are perhaps maybe not desirable, but I think that a lot of women my age, that's something that maybe even through taking HRT that you're interested in doing. Obviously with some health conditions you have to be really careful with boosting your estrogen levels. I would say with all supplements, please consult your doctor and read the disclaimer below before taking any supplements. I can only tell you about my experiences. I can't tell you what will be good for you. There's lots of people talk about the fitness aspect. I think it also makes you stronger. I'm working on doing chin-ups and I can actually do one now. I couldn't do anything before. So I don't know if that's to do with me kind of putting the effort in or whether the NMN has helped with that, but I definitely feel stronger. In some of the other videos I've watched where people are doing NMN reviews, I'm like, well, you look great, but I have no idea how old you are. Like, you might be 20. So I'm going to tell you, I'm 46. I haven't had any Botox. There's no filter on this. I haven't had any treatment at all. This is just me naturally. I think the NMN has definitely helped with, like, just in general. If you boost the energy of your body, then I think it's just that energy is going to spill over into how you look too. I do honestly feel like I've got the energy of a teenager. Not like I've got out like stolen energy from a teenager. It's from this, definitely. There is a tendency to get a bit crankier as you get older. Like lots of other women that I talk to say that they notice themselves getting crankier. That's something that I don't want. I want to keep feeling like this bubbly person that I am, and this has definitely helped with that. So I've been taking NMN now for probably about 9 weeks, and I'm excited really to see what the differences will be kind of long term, you know, 6 months into it. I plan to just keep going and see what happens. I honestly think it's worth it just for the energy alone, like just to feel this kind of level of energy again, it's worth it just for that, I think. You know, some people think that that's maybe expensive, but I don't. Some people buy a coffee from Starbucks or something every day that costs like £5. This is £1. And if it makes you feel this much better, I think it's well worth it. If anyone has any questions about anything that I've said in this video, write them in the comments section. I'm really happy to respond. I'm also really excited to try some more of Do Not Age's supplements, because they have loads of things. I'd like to try their collagen, for example. I'm going to be trying their Cert6 activator, and I'll be telling you in a future video about my results with that, so I'm really excited to see what happens. If you've also had some good experiences with taking NMN, or any experience with taking NMN, tell me about it in the comments. I'm really interested. I have read some amazing stuff. There was one woman said in the comments that she'd given it to her 90-year-old mother who'd just suffered a massive heart attack, and the doctor said that it had completely changed her prognosis and added so many years to her life. Please do tell me about your experiences. I'm really interested to read about them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video.